So I actually just arrived here in LA today, a couple hours ago. It's about a 4-hour drive. And I decided to come here to Echo Park because I've never really been here before. I mean, I've driven past here, but I've never really been inside the park. It's apparently a really nice area. I just had a burger down the street. It was almost 20 bucks. It was $17 and some change for a burger. It was a good burger, but I mean, $17 for a burger is absurd, of course. I was just starving and felt like eating it, but it's kind of convenient. There's a little bell here, which is nice. Let people know I'm coming behind them or whatever. So this is the park area. There's a big fountain in the middle. I'll check that out. Hopefully I don't get in the way of people. Looks like there's some sort of bike path. Wow, it's pretty nice. Sorry. Alright. I don't know why there's a big fence here. Maybe they're trying to keep the homeless out at night or something.
I learned later on that the fence was put in place to keep the homeless out who were just recently moved out of Echo Park. But prior to this, Echo Park was one of the most popular spots for homeless people to stay.
It's a very Hispanic part of town, seems to be. Which is interesting to me because I've not spent a lot of time in these parts of town. It's like a swamp right here, basically. A lot of greenery, different kinds of plants. It's nice. Yeah, that's basically a swamp right there. Wow, people are fishing here, I guess. I mean, it makes sense. This looks pretty lush. Definitely got some fish in there. Whoa, what is that guy getting? Turtle? Wow. Got a turtle. Damn. Probably would not want to go swimming in there. Might contract malaria or something. Hepatitis C. COVID-20, I don't know. Alright, so this is part of the park that's closed. Oh, that's a cool view. Wow. Wow. I need to get a picture of that. I mean, that's pretty nice. Oh wow, look at all these geese. I don't know if you're supposed to go biking here. I don't see anyone else biking, but wow. They're not afraid of people at all. They're just totally comfortable being there. Yeah, I don't see anybody else riding a bike, so I'm guessing. Oh yeah, it says no bicycles. Shit. Damn. Well, I guess I'll get out of here pretty soon then. It's not even a huge park. We essentially are circling around it right now. That's pretty much most of it. Little pools of water shooting out there, so I guess it's not totally stagnant, which is good for... This guy's gonna want me to move. I know you're not supposed to, I'm gonna get off in a second then. Alright, they don't even, those cops didn't even seem to care. just gonna go back around and then get out because you're not supposed to have the bike here. I mean, I already went through the park anyways, it's fine. Oh, look at those geese. What are those, ducks? Something? Really nice.
Wait, that's the whole pilot?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
And there's a few like clicks.
Hey. See, it's definitely a somewhat Hispanic part of town, which is cool. This culture. Some of the signs are in Spanish here. Oh shit, sorry. Damn it. Just trying to go around, my bad. That was awkward. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Sometimes it's a narrow ass sidewalk and you got this fenced off part. So, at least I didn't run into him or anything. There's downtown right there, which I do want to go biking through. Maybe I will go right now. Why not? I was just planning to go around the park, but I might as well go to downtown if I can. All right, wish me luck, guys. I'm headed to downtown LA. I should definitely be back before sundown. Otherwise, I'm just playing with my luck. So I suspect we're going to see a lot more homelessness here. Wow, gas is almost $5 a gallon. Charging station. Glink, hey! Close. Close to stealing my name. I would have had to sue if they did. See what I mean? The graffiti's getting better here. It's like YouTube. After a certain amount of time, the thumbnails just got better. Titles got more clickable. You have to. You gotta stick out. You can't just do the same graffiti you did in the 90s. You know, you gotta change it up. I mean, it is art. It's really not so different. Obviously, they're not doing it for profit as much as YouTube, but you get the point. Cross now. So these are fancy apartment homes, and I'm sure in a block or two we're gonna see a bunch of homeless encampments. Although they have been moving the homeless around through, I don't know what, through what policies or how they're doing it, but I feel like I've seen the homeless more scattered across LA. Let's go! Yeah, you can smell a lot of urine here, which means you're getting close to downtown. These are just like the back streets that we're in. You'll never know if you don't go. Maybe we'll go up here. Where is this going to take us? I don't know. Let's find out. There are some homeless encampments over there. Probably just the surface of it. So now we're in Figueroa. This is one of the major streets in downtown. Gazing at the purpose of things, staring at a bank Glink sponsored skyline. That's what downtown is for. Pizza. These benches alone are worth $10,000 per square inch. You even got this water feature thing. The architecture though is so uninspired, just like a block, Minecraft blocks basically. I guess we should wait. I thought it was going to be much worse post-COVID, because I've been in downtown a lot pre-COVID, and it's pretty much the same. I mean, it looks the same. I'm sure a lot of businesses have closed though. But to be fair, it was always kind of run down here, so they had a head start.
I didn't know it at the time, but after walking through Skid Row, Santa Monica, and other parts of town, I discovered that many businesses were shut down for good and may not be reopening. The city has changed, and for more content, you'll have to stick around.
Looks like an abandoned restaurant in there. Christian Science Church. Interesting. So is that like... Let's take a look. What the hell? The Bible lesson sermon for this week is Sacrament. All are welcome to attend our healing services. Let's read these verses. Then Jesus saith unto them, Children, have ye any meat? They answered him, No. And then he said unto them, Cast the net on the right side of the ship, and ye shall find. They cast therefore, and now they were not able to draw it for the multitude of fishes. As soon as they were come to land, they saw a fire of coals there, and fish laid thereon, and bread. Jesus saith unto them, Come and dine. And none of the disciples durst ask him, Who art thou? Knowing that it was the Lord. Jesus then cometh and taketh bread and giveth them, and fish likewise. This is now the third time that Jesus shewed himself to his disciples. After that, he was risen from the dead. Science and health. Okay, so this is like their science book. Convinced by the fruitlessness of their toil in the dark and wakened by their master's voice, they changed their methods, turned away from the material things, and cast their net on the right side. Discerning Christ, truth, anew on the shore of time, they were enabled to rise somewhat from the mortal sensuousness, or the burial of the mind in matter, into newness of life as spirit. Truth in the fact that placing all of your attention and thoughts on only the material and the physical is foolish. Short-sighted, at least. Not very fruitful for long-term fulfillment. That's definitely true. So I'm not sure about the Church of Christian Science, but that part I agree with. And that's cool that they put that there. Wow, Hope Street seems to be pretty nice. Never really been on here that much before, actually. This definitely seems like one of the nicer streets in downtown. Yeah, so this is really the heart of downtown. You got the Staples Center right here. That's the convention center. That's where Anime Expo is always held. Was always held. Might have seen from my videos of going there. It's just all the advertisements and stuff. It's kind of like LA's Times Square, sort of. Not really, but it's comparable. Yeah, so not much going on there right now, but normally during convention season, it's just flooded with like a billion people. And across here. Whoa, this looks like, what is this? Looks like an entry to a prison or something. I'm gonna head back that way. And it's so weird being here and seeing it all empty. The only times I've been here is when it was crowded with anime fans and cosplayers and all that. This area too, pretty much this whole part of town was covered. Looks to be some sort of youth biker gang. Perhaps I can join. For the Grammys and different events, they'll like set up a whole stage here and do the interviews, the actor interviews and stuff sometimes around here. It's a really expensive Japanese restaurant. I've been to it before. It's not that great. Pretty much anything in these sort of touristy areas is going to be overpriced, and sometimes they're good. Usually they're not great. Looks like they're setting up some, looks like greenhouses, but I guess that's their outdoor seating for the Marriott. And this is where a lot of stuff is hosted for the conventions as well. There's normally like lines just going for blocks leading to this door because they have panels and stuff inside of the ballroom here. Actually, it looks like a nice little restaurant in there. Ballrooms are right there, and that's where we used to go watch like the different panels or whatever. I mean, I didn't really go to panels. I would kind of just go do the same thing I'm planning to do on this trip, which is just interview random people and get some good content for my videos. But yeah, I definitely miss Anime Expo. It was a lot of fun. I mean, I didn't do anything crazy. I didn't like go to any extravagant parties or anything like that, but it was just the energy of being around all these people filming. Like, every time you looked around, there was always something new to film, something new to look at, something eye-catching. And people were willing to talk, you know, about anime, about whatever. So it was fun. It was fun doing that with the intention of making a video, at least. I don't know if they'll ever bring back events quite to that scale. There was like at least 100,000 people going to Anime Expo the last time I went. Hopefully they do. I would hope that one day they bring it back. I mean, they have the massive Staples Center there. I'm sure they're going to bring events back at some point, right? This place is always full with Anime Expo, Smashburger. I guess these businesses sort of thrive on conventions. Otherwise, they're, well, I mean, Katsuya was busy, but this one's completely empty. That one's pretty empty. It's like one or two of them do well without anything, and then, well, actually this one's doing okay. Probably still not making enough for their overhead, but I don't know. I don't really know the restaurant business that well, actually, but I know it's expensive, costly. Difficult to make a profit off of. Like this place right here is probably not doing too hot. We're gonna cross here. It's like, does anyone really buy that you have privacy with an iPhone? I mean, I have an iPhone, but I'm pretty sure we've all just kind of accepted that smart devices are recording and tracking everything we do. I mean, how else do you get the most insanely targeted ads ever that basically just sell you products based on what you're thinking at this point? I mean, it might technically be true that the iPhone's hardware is somewhat private, but of course, like, the second you download any app, that's completely compromised, right? So maybe it's like one of those things where it's technically true, but in actuality, it doesn't work out that way. That little cafe right there, that breakfast spot, every morning, massive line wrapping around the block during Anime Expo. I know I keep referencing Anime Expo, but every time I've been to downtown LA, it's not every time, but many of the times I've been here, it's for that. So That place is probably, I think it's good, but it's really expensive, like everything here. So you can see over there is some kind of modern art, I guess, which is, looks like a 5-year-old's rocket ship. I don't know, maybe it's cool to someone. Hopefully my car's not getting towed right now in Echo Park. That'd be nice. What time is it? I think it's 7 right now. It is 7, okay. I got time. Staples Center Nokia Theater. Hey, I got stock in Nokia. Man, you know, for a Thursday night, gotta say it's pretty active with foot traffic here. At least over there. Look at that. I feel like LA has gotten more foot traffic since COVID, if anything. Maybe I just picked a really good day. I don't know. It's pretty active here, and there's really not that many homeless. Man, this street in particular, I've never seen this busy. I've passed by here a bunch before. Maybe people were just tired of being cooped up and they want to come out and kind of experience IRL for a bit. I don't know.
I think that's the first time you called me that week.
XXX Tentacion. Tentacion. Got some freestyle rappers on the sidewalk here. Everyone's doing their thing, you know? Nature is healing. LA is healing. If I got a few bucks, I'd give it to that guy. Here. Have a good day. I don't know why I gave him a thumbs up, but giving people a thumbs up is just like my default NPC move whenever I don't know how to socially navigate. Funny story about this building. That is the Intercontinental, tallest building in LA. I've been in there actually, and actually I met a homeless man who claimed to have been in there for a few days, and he would just get food from different rooms, room service that was basically not claimed. Get their food, and somehow he was getting into rooms too. I don't know how. There's also a nice bar many floors up. It's like the Sky Bar. You don't even have to be a guest to get in there. Maybe I could film that while I'm here, but for now I'm just riding the bike. Dense cities like this, metropolitan areas, it's just sort of accepted that there's going to be people yelling, homeless, you know, shouting at people. And I'm not saying that as a way of degrading the ones who are, you know, maybe mentally ill or whatever, but it's just, I'm just making a comment on the state of things in cities. And that's been that way for obviously a long time, decades. Heading back to Echo Park. And the way I know I'm on the right track is I see this stupid Minecraft block fountain once again. See, finance and art don't really mix. This is a prime example. Got this super fancy building, so much money, they don't even know what to do with it. I mean, clearly they don't know what to do with it. Art and numbers don't really mix that well usually. I mean, obviously you can make them mix, and you can be very successful as an artist. You can make a lot of money. I'm not saying you can't. In fact, my entire career trajectory is banking on that, but I'm just saying, when you're only focused on money and finance and accounting and numbers, I don't think you have the best taste for what's artistic. And you might be like, well, it's all subjective. Okay, fine. But I think the majority of people choose those beautiful, sometimes beautiful land. I think the majority of people choose those beautiful murals, even if they're dirty graffiti made by like some homeless guy, over just, you know, boring blocks and stuff. But, you know, that's part of a city. Any city has its differences. I think we've had a successful day. Fuck me.
I'm doing
Sorry.
Zach fucking almost got arrested.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, anyways, I think I just witnessed a drug deal go down, but I don't care. None of my business.